Good evening. Word of the day is sweet. Not as in sweet like candy or sweet like ice cream, but when things turn out really good. And folks, things turned out really good for me today. For a while now, I've been thinking that I needed a new round baler. The one that I have was still working, but it was getting pretty old, and a lot of the parts on it were worn pretty badly. Now I could still make it work, and we were still baling with it last year. Matter of fact, we baled probably 800 or 900 or maybe even 1,000 rolls of hay with it last year, and we got all that done. But as it got a little more wore and a little more wore, there were times when things didn't work just right, or I had to make adjustments to make things work just right. And even though I had invested quite a bit in some new parts, it still wasn't working really well. Well, a couple of weeks ago, as I was riding down the road past the John Deere dealer, I noticed a used round baler sitting there. Now, I had been looking online quite a while for a used round baler that I could afford and I felt I could justify paying the price for. I would really like to have one that had net wrap on it, but I couldn't find anything that was anywhere near a price that I felt like I could justify paying with only a few cows and just a couple of people that I bale hay for anymore. And so when I saw this baler sitting at the John Deere place, I thought, wow, that's a really good looking baler. So one day I pulled in there and found out it was a twine only baler, which I knew would lower the price, but it was also the exact model of baler that I had thought I would really like to have. It set my wheels to turning, and after a while I thought, I better check this out. This just might be what I need. And maybe if I can sell the baler that I've got or trade it in, I can make a deal on that baler. Well, I called up there a couple of times and went by there a couple of times and never could catch the guy that I wanted to talk to until just the other day. And when he told me the price, I couldn't believe it. It was several $1,000s cheaper than some that I had looked at online. And it looked like it was in good or better shape than they were from the pictures I had seen online. And I was seeing this one in person, so I really knew what it looked like because I could get up close and, look around and not depend on just a picture that wasn't moving. So on Friday, I made the leap and bought the baler. The whole time I was thinking, I hope this thing works just as good when I get it home as it looks like it will. Well, it had something on it that I'd had to wire up that I'd never had before on any hay baler that I had. It had a bale monitor that tells you whether you need to be on one side of the windrow or the other to make the bale even out. I always had to look back and watch the little mechanical levers on the hay baler to do that. And it also had a buzzer that tells you when it's full and it's about to wrap the string on the bale. That's pretty neat. You don't have to worry about it. You just go till it buzzes and then you stop and it puts the twine on. Folks, I got all that put together today. I got the wiring in my tractor, got it hooked up the hydraulics. We had to change one of the hydraulic hose ends. I don't know what was wrong with the one that was on there, but it would not go into the coupler on the tractor. We tried for about 10 minutes to get it on there. It wouldn't work, but I had a new one, changed it, went right in. Got it all hooked up, got some hay raked. The moment of truth came. Would the baler work as good as I thought it would? And it was sweet, folks. It baled that hay up just like a brand new baler. I mean, everything just worked perfectly. We rolled through that little bit of hay like it was nothing. It really made my day. Sometimes things work out. I don't think I had a lot to do with working it out. I think I was blessed to be in the right place, the right time, with the right piece of machinery. And when it all comes together, it's sweet. And that makes for a great day.